Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to my garage slash workshop slash man cave. I've worked on this a long time, so come check it out. I remember as a kid going to my grandfather's garage. He had like a 6-car garage, and it was like this, a man cave slash shop slash garage, and he just did all kinds of cool stuff in it. And this was my first house, and one of the things I was most excited about was converting my garage into my own space. This is the only room in the house I get like full autonomy of. So I spent 9 months building this. I watched like 100 YouTube videos getting ideas and inspiration and all that. So, I'm doing this video first because I'm very proud of it. I want to show off a little bit, but also if you're watching this, hey man, maybe you'll get an idea or some inspiration yourself to do something cool with your garage. So anyways, go ahead and get started with the tour. Right when you walk into the garage, I keep all my OPE, all my outdoor power equipment right here, so it's easy to brush off all the grass and dirt that falls off. You got the, I should also go ahead and start with, there's obviously a theme with my garage. I went to the University of Texas Tech, Recom Tech. Their colors are red and black, and my favorite tools are Milwaukee, also conveniently red and black. So that was a theme. I worked hard. I spent probably too much money sticking with that red and black theme. As we go around, you're going to see it. It's going to be quite obvious. So again, the red and black rule, right? You're like, well, I don't think they make paper towels that are red or black, and I'd say that's not true. I searched long and hard on the internet to find black paper towels. So again, outdoor power equipment. You got your gloves, your saw, your chainsaw, your weed eater. Everything else. Again, and I'm not going to go through every single tool. Put in the comments if you do want me to make a video going through every tool, but I don't know if there's anything like super special. The system, I'm a big believer, put everything on the wall. The system I used was the Milwaukee Packout. I believe it's like the modular storage system. I love it. Like everything else with Milwaukee, it's expensive. You're going to pay for it, but I think it looks great. Peas and carrots, they go together. Your Milwaukee tools and your Packout storage system. Another rule of thumb I have for my garage is everything is either built onto the wall, it is on wheels, or it's off the ground. I do that because I do a lot of cutting, a lot of woodwork in here, and it is just the easiest to clean up. You get in here with a blower, you open up the garage doors, 5 seconds. And then whatever's still stuck in the air, this baby catches it. It's just kind of your basic shop fox. I watched 100 reviews. It's worked for me just fine for now. Going back to the Milwaukee wall, kind of have my central station here. My most common stuff that I'm going to be grabbing: drills. I can't tell you how many times I used this heat gun, impact wrench. Again, I'm not going to go through every tool. Then in the center, I tried to grab my coolest tools, right? You have the rear handle circular saw, the nail gun. I think those are just the most eye-pleasing. That's why they're in the center. I have my battery station. I'm on the M12 and the M18 and the M12 platform. You got your charger right here, your fan, radio. Then all the little attachments that go with those tools I have here labeled. I do and have done a lot of handyman work, so I built this little station here next to my compressor. This is my drills. When I go to handyman jobs, I use the M12 line of drills. These are just the best. You can hold them all day. Your arm isn't going to get tired. And then all my hand tools. Quick, easy, grab and go. Then down here, all my equipment are in these bins. So everything from your screws and nails, your sandpaper, paint, everything's labeled. I got my shop vac, Come on around the corner. I bought the biggest, baddest fan because this is in Texas and it gets like 400 degrees. Thing is like a hurricane when you turn it all the way up. It's still not too loud. And I know you're like, hey Ryan, what about the stuff that you just can't find in red and black, right? Well, I got a little solution for that. It goes into this cabinet right here. So, rubbing alcohol, teak oil, or mineral spirits. Milwaukee unfortunately doesn't make a pressure washer, so I keep my Ryobi pressure washer in a Milwaukee bag. Best I could do. Again, more hand tools. When Milwaukee doesn't make it, I tend to go with another good brand, Husky, who keeps with my color theme. Of course, you gotta have your security up there with the camera, so nobody get any ideas. So that's that side of the garage, which is mostly woodworking, or tools and handyman stuff, and then the other passion in my life is sports, which is over here. And the biggest sport that I love, the thing that I'm just also obsessed with, is mountain biking. I absolutely love these mounts. You can easily just take them on, put it back off. Game changer. You can work on both. They are a little close to each other. There's a little map of all of the states that I have ridden. Of course, you gotta have the TV up here. It's on the sports side because there's only for sports on there. This is just shelving, right? So you gotta have good shelving in every garage. For the centerpiece of the garage, I built everything about this table. It wasn't my idea, or I basically went to one of my favorite YouTube channels, Belts and Boxes. I actually put a link. They did like a 2-part series on this table where I got the inspiration to do it. You built in the table saw, so I can go back and forward. I painted that double T logo. I am not an artist by any means. This is and will be my Mona Lisa, I guess you could say. Quite proud of it. And like, this is the centerpiece of the garage. I wanted it to pop. I spent a lot of work, a lot of detail in it. One of the coolest things that I like about it, you're like, well, hey Ryan, what about the woodworking tools that Milwaukee doesn't make, right? You can't get those in red and black, so yeah. Next best solution. I got my sander, my belt sander, and my thickness planer. Neatly tucked away and hidden in the garage, or in the work table. And then I got my little cart over here. It is, of course, that has the double T on it, and this has the Milwaukee lightning bolt. This is where it all got started. When man, it was only a few years ago. I was working out of a small little storage unit shop. I didn't have room for a big work table. This was what I used and built everything on. So then I finally finished in here, and I was like, kind of the plan was to get rid of this, and like came time to throw it out. I was just like, I couldn't do it. You know, this is where it all started. Yeah, I guess you can use a good cart anywhere. You know, it's always nice to have something on wheels, even though this big work table is actually on wheels as well. So I kept it, I kind of painted over it, gave it a little touch up, and there it is. And then the last pride and joy of my workshop is the big bad boy miter saw. It's a 12-inch sliding dual bevel. I had to build a platform just to put it on because it's in a garage, it's sloped. I wanted it even, so another cool touch. So I use Milwaukee. Pretty much everything Milwaukee has is battery operated. Occasionally though, I still need power. I need power for those tools. It's right here. And this extension cord will reach anywhere in the garage. And then you can easily hide it. Okay, one other cool thing. It's the little details that matter. And this was a 100% Ryan idea. When you really want to show off, you hit them with some of the LED lights. Okay guys, that's the tour of my man cave / shop / garage. A couple big thanks. Big thank you to my buddy Adam for helping me with this video, and a super big thank you to my wife. I was in here a lot, I was working a lot, probably spent a little too much money, and she was mostly really awesome about it, so thank you. Maybe one other thing that's worth mentioning is I am not at all sponsored or being paid by Milwaukee. I'm just a huge fanboy. All right, well, that's it. I got to get to work, and you got to get the hell out of here. So, yeah, go.